Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching Season 1, Episode 10, the finale of Warrior Nun, which is called Revelation 210, and there certainly was a revelation at the end of the last episode. Oh my goodness. This show, oh, I love it a lot. I started the pilot, you know, it won my Patreon poll. That's one that I've been considering watching, reacting to, and it won my poll on Patreon, so I was really excited about that. And the first couple of episodes I liked, I enjoyed, otherwise I would have stopped watching it. You know, if I hated it, I would have stopped watching. But I just kind of thought, oh no, is this show not going to be quite as good as I thought it was? Is it going to be a little bit more middle of the road? I like it. It's got potential, and the potential has been realised, and more. I just absolutely love this show. I love these characters and the bonds they're forming and the bonds that are already there that we're seeing in their full form. I love the lore and the history, which I feel like I might need to throw out the window and get some new stuff, given that Adriel is live and kicking. But I'm so excited. So if you would like to watch the unedited version of all of my reactions, they are up on my Patreon, and you don't need to, there is no early access to the edited version because this is the edited version, but if you would like to see the unedited version, they are all up on my Patreon. So yes, let's have some more revelations. A lot of waiting to do. Boo!
Seems like a small price to pay now that I lay my eyes upon you, my dear.
Lovely.
Hello.
Hello.
Who are you? What are you doing here? I mean, okay.
Surprise.
Who are you really?
Thank you for returning my halo, Ava.
He knows my name.
Run.
How can you know my name?
Oh, she hasn't been here long enough to run.
Don't be afraid.
You're very scary.
I am who I claim to be.
What the fuck?
We need to know what's happening inside.
We do.
You don't get to touch the dynamite. Not until we figure out what happened to you. I'm trying to help. I know.
We know you are, sweetheart. If you want to help, teleport in there and grab Ava and teleport out again.
I think we give Ava the benefit of the doubt. A little more time.
If it was just Bones, she'd been just fine.
I know it.
Is he evil?
You're all driven by irrational fears.
Many of them are rational, actually.
Makes you what?
She stole my halo from me.
Ooh. What are you doing now? I need to get back to the Vatican. Oh god. Child.
They were looking at me from the pit.
Oh goodness.
Pit. Time for what?
For me to go.
Oh goodness.
No.
Does this child know he's dying?
It's not time.
You're going to save me, the angel told me.
The demons, probably.
Without fear, there is no power.
If someone told me there was for sure a god, I would then get much more afraid of hell than I had been previously. Slimy men always find their way to top power. What's your Pope name gonna be? Innocent? You can't let your true side out, and popes have to be all kind and good and pious, which is very difficult for you, I know. Oh god. Do not let him manipulate you, sweetheart.
What?
Don't underestimate yourself.
I mean, I agree with him on that one.
This, what do you plan on doing with that second chance, Ava?
Destroying your bones, and you just stand still.
Whatever's left of it. It's connected to me.
Oh my god, it's in the child. He is the one communicating with the child.
Book with missing pages.
Is he a demon? Because it's demon bones make the armour. Time to leave now, Ava. Mission abort.
I know what it means to be alone.
Don't let him get through manipulations.
Be alone anymore.
She's not alone anymore, she has sisters.
See?
Oh god, this is all part of his plan, isn't it?
Who talks to you and gives you pictures?
Yeah. You put something you didn't understand inside your child, and now this is the result. Oh wow, are these all the boys' pictures? Oh my god, the child's the one that showed her how to make it. It was never her science, it was the angel devil man. Are you, like, having a pious vision? The devil in the middle?
If I give you the halo,
I'll die.
it will mean no more warrior nuns have to die.
Ava, no. You'll die. Do not sacrifice yourself for this, because he's a shady dude. No. No, no, no. No.
None of us can leave this place.
No, 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 no.
Not the way they left me.
Ava, no.
In this life or the next.
In this life or the next.
He didn't say it because he's evil. My mission of evil.
What will you do with it?
Yeah. Good
I'll
question.
revert to what I once was. I will cast out the dark.
No, you won't, sweetheart.
Yes.
Ava, please, I know you want to trust him. This is the truth of what happened. I mean, fighting over religion isn't noble, so... So that's the moment that bit happened. See, this is the cycle of women and girls dying for the church's cause. Oh, Ava. Okay, you're living that life now. From hell! He came from hell! And he was running away and fleeing. I bet he just... Oh, and then came a Tarrasque and he just ran off. Or is it chasing him and he stole the halo from them? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So holy and pious.
I swear it.
Ooh. So actually, this whole time, the demons have been coming after him, after the halo, because he stole it. Is that the truth? It wasn't some great holy enterprise. It was horrific. Self-serving. I love that we're seeing the truth of this, but I'm very stressed.
How am I expected to believe that?
Mm-hmm.
You lie like a man. But you are not a man.
Just another man using women. She got her revenge and locked him up in that tomb. And it's time for Ava to do the same.
Don't fear me.
It's been enough time, sweetheart, run.
I think I'm starting to get why you got locked up in here.
Yep.
Well, that's all about to change now, isn't it? Why else do you think you were sent here?
I wasn't sent here, I made this happen.
That's what you believe because that's what we wanted you to believe. Because we understood that's what you needed to believe.
What the fuck?
You're no angel.
Ava, you should have run ages ago, sweetheart. You've made a portal for the demons to come through, you idiot.
My cage become your tomb.
Oh gosh.
Warrior none.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe it's a trap.
It is a fucking trap. Your own craziness has let this happen. Oh my goodness. Yes! Yes, Ava! Oh, darling. This has been a lot. Oh, goodness. Imagine if the Vatican crumbled under him while he tried to greet everyone. Sorry, that's just a really funny omen at the start of his papacy. Oh, sweetheart, it's just decharged, alright? You're gonna be just fine. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, 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 he can get out too. This is very bad. He's free now.
Sarà il papato più breve della storia.
Di cosa sta parlando?
Kill him.
Vincent e le ragazze.
Uccidetto sorella Shanna. È così che ci ha protetto.
Did Vincent? Is it Vincent?
He's no angel.
Look, his arms glowing. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's innocent of this. He's just a power-hungry maniac.
Io non ho ucciso nessuno.
E le ossa?
What bones? Shannon would have told Father Vincent.
Stay here.
Father.
Have I been right this whole time? It's him. He's been pushing us towards this the entire time.
My master.
Yes, I told you! In the first episode!
In time, you will be reunited.
Ooh. What is his real purpose here? I knew it was you. Look what you've done.
Vincent set us up.
Uh-huh.
He's working for Adriel.
That means Vincent killed Shannon.
Yep. I told you.
We don't.
Next season, sweethearts.
I'll handle this.
Oh, Lilith, be careful, please. I love you now. I love Lilith now. What has happened to me?
Nothing but a thief.
So he stole that halo from someone on the other side. Well, her hair's fully grey now. The warrior nuns are out in the open now. Fighting a true demon. He's surely not dead. That was too easy to kill him. Can Ava do it with the sword?
We only needed 7 minutes.
Oh my god, of course! To recharge Ava, yes! She trusted her team. What's above him? A giant demon? Yeah, Vincent, you piece. Oh, I hate Vincent so much. I was so right. Oh lord. Please don't have a cliffhanger show, or I would like to.
Drawing closer.
Oh goodness.
In this life.
Yes! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, do not end. How dare you end there? Oh my goodness, so that episode was absolutely amazing. I loved seeing the whole backstory of the Order. I love seeing the actually what happened. I'm guessing he didn't know he was showing Ava exactly what happened because the story he showed her was not one that would have fitted with his sweet girl, I will protect you. And one of my favourite things about it is the fact that they showed that the original Ariella was not just some meek, stupid little girl who got fooled, that she knew who he was, she saw who he was, and quite clearly she played along with him long enough to reach the point where they were able to seal him away in that tomb. You know, she was able to lead him down a path for long enough, acting like she believed him, and then the fact that he was in there was because she got one up on him. It wasn't just her deciding to be power hungry, or the church deciding to be power hungry for once. The Cardinal was just a power hungry greedy little man, like I thought, and Father Vincent was an evil bastard, which I knew. I mean, I'm so intrigued to find out Father Vincent's actual story going forward. I mean, we know he has a dark past, we've known that, and clearly it's not a dark past that led him to heavenliness, it led him to Satanness. So I'm very intrigued to see what happened there. Now, I feel like I might have been imagining it, but I thought when he was carrying Ava and his shirt was ripped open that his tattoo was glowing, which would imply there was Divinium in him, and that would suggest that that's how Adriel was able to communicate with him in the same way he was able to communicate with the little boy, with Henry, Charlie, Matthew, Michael, got there in the end. But it feels so good when you've had a decision that started off as like a kind of me making it up, like, oh man, like I was like, a man in charge of all these nuns, all these women, men shouldn't be here, he's evil. And then I was like, oh, why is he drinking in the bar? Because he's evil. And then there were actual like potential clues along the way. I do not think I'm going to have been the only person who watched the show and suspected Father Vincent, but it's such a good feeling when you're like, I knew it. Ugh. And the Cardinal was a crappy dude. He was just someone that wanted the power of being the Pope for himself, and now he has it. And I don't know, like, he was cool with killing them? Did he? Because he was the one ordering them around, wasn't he? Like, the women, the meanie warrior nuns? That wasn't Vincent, that was him. So he was cool with them killing? Which does seem strange, but then I don't like Father Vincent. Father Vincent is still a horrible person, but they all now know, Father Cardinal Duretti was still a horrible person, but they all know it was Father Vincent. Moving forwards, I'm not at that point, am I rambling yet? So yeah, that whole scene with Ava and how to begin with, you know, having just had her eyes opened to the fact that there are demons, that there probably is a heaven, that, you know, she's gone from being an atheist to being someone that when you're slapped in the face with it, you kind of have to believe to a degree. It's easy for you to see why she would suddenly be like, oh, so you're the angel. There he is, alright. And I like that she was kind of skeptical, but she was also like, yeah, okay, you can have it, I trust you. And she was willing to die so that everyone else would be safe, so that there would never have to be another girl in her position, which makes me love Ava even more, because she has grown. As much as her instincts are protect herself, she has reached a point where she will push past those instincts and want to protect others. But when she saw the truth, she was able to defend herself. It's true, her worst fears are being paralysed and alone. And the alone is the most pivotal part, because obviously if you're not paralysed, you can sort of get help more easily. And so in that moment, after she used such a huge blast to send him flying to save herself, when she was paralysed, she was alone, and then her family came and saved her. And that is so important to me, because they are a family. Father Vincent is a piece of shit. Now, he does seem like he genuinely cares about the girl, so I don't know whether, like, he didn't, like, walk over and then twirl his moustache, you know. So I don't know that he's an evil guy, but he is definitely a little pathetic little man, and it's up to him if he can try and make amends in the next few seasons, although obviously killing Sister Shannon will mean that he needs to go to prison forever. But this was just so much. I mean, imagine, okay, just taking all the demons aside, you're watching on TV, like I remember when Pope Francis, or whatever his name is, was made Pope. I was at uni my first year and after that, and it was quite interesting while we were doing our homework or studying, reading for my degree. We were watching it just because all the smoke's gone, and we watched him come out. Imagine if part of the Vatican blew up at the same time. I mean, you would think it was terrorism, but just that would be such a crazy spectacle. I mean, 2020, I would not put it past them. The Pope will drop dead, and then they'll do that, and some of it will blow up. But just everything about the history, finding out the true history, and it makes so many strands and pieces you've got fit together. It does make sense that the demons, I guess, are still coming because they want the halo because it was stolen from them, and they want Adriel because he stole it, is what I'm assuming is why there was a trash demon halfway through the wall. Maybe if they got rid of the halo, and which I don't know if they can, and got rid of Adriel, the demons would stop coming, so that would be a reason. But that is a reason. The sisters' sacrifices all this time have not been in vain, which I really like. The bond between all of them, Lilith being good, is everything to me. And Lilith always wanted to be super powerful, and now she's a super powerful demon woman. We'll figure out more about that next season, but I mean, other than going grey so far, you know, she'll be able to control it. And she knew that the halo could not go in there, so I guess the demons don't want Adriel to have it, which is really interesting. Or at least she knew that if he were to have it, he would be super powerful. He's got some other plan. Ariella was able to stop it all those years ago, and now it's our turn. I love them all standing together to fight, but right now there is a swarm of innocent people being turned murderous between them and Adriel. I'm quite stressed about what's going to happen next. Hopefully Ava can do some kind of blast and all the people flying, and hopefully none of them will hit their heads and die. But I don't know where on earth. Like, I do feel like they've written themselves into a wall right now. How the hell are they going to get over it? But I'm very excited for season 2. I am expecting it will probably not, it might even be over a year till we get it. I know Netflix does a quite quick turnaround, but COVID. I have no idea when we're due to expect Warren on season 2, but I'm very excited for it because by the end of the season, like the latter half of the season and these last 3-4 episodes have really been the show I knew it could be, the show I was hoping it would be. And so going into season 2, we're there. That is our show. So I'm so ready. I'm imagining going forwards, obviously we're going to be facing off with Adriel. We're going to be dealing with the shock of the truth of everything. How does that affect them? How does that change things? We're going to have the new Pope. Now maybe he did want to protect the OCS, now he went about it all wrong, but maybe he will do better, or he'll leave them to it a bit more. They're going to have to reclaim the OCS, I would like to think, because we've got all these crazy murdery psychopath women there rather than our people. But Mother Superior came good, and the girls all came good, obviously, our girls. I love them all, and I'm just really excited to see what happens next. But I'm also really scared because Adriel, he's such a big bad guy. Now, potentially one-on-one, Ava with the halo and the sword might be able to stop him. I'm guessing that's what they've thought. But at the same time, Ariella was not able to stop him. So I feel like, if anything, we're going to have to try and... It's a lot like Lucifer was in the cage and then they released him and stuff. Like, it's quite similar to that. But they're going to have to find another cave or cage to put him in, I feel like, because Ariella was not able to kill him. Now, maybe technology has come on, so maybe we'll be able to. Then the other thing is, yeah, the little boy going through the door. He's now in hell. I mean, he can. I mean, if he is in hell, Lilith has reappeared, so he will heal. So maybe he will reappear with some demonic powers and be a nice little evil minion for his angel. That was quite sort of wondering what that was, and then seeing that every single part of her design has come from that child. I can't remember if we already knew that, but I love that. Oh, the Vatican dude was like, it's a miracle. It was from a devil. So I'm intrigued about what her actions are going to be with our characters. She's obviously going to, I imagine her response would be, I need those bones, I need the bones, we're going to power the thing with the bones, I need my son back. He may reappear by himself in the same way that Lilith was able to reappear by herself, but we will see. I cannot imagine what she's feeling right now, that she has lost him, and it was quite clear that in those final moments when she saw the door, she was quite scared and didn't want him to go. She was willing to go with him, but she didn't manage it, and I cannot imagine what she's going through right now. Her crazy desperation, her inability to accept things as they are, has led her to this point, but I don't think she necessarily deserves it, but I am stressed about what she'll be willing to do to try and right this wrong. But my main takeaway from this show is just how much I love Ava, Mary, Beatrice, Camilla, even Lilith now. Mother Superior can kind of be there. Lilith grew on me this episode. Mother Superior is getting there too. Just their bond, this sisterhood is so important because I am a shipper. I love me a good romantic ship. But platonic relationships are so special in real life and in TV shows. And I just love the fact that the basis of this show is the bond of sisterhood, the family, that Ava has been reassured again, time and again, that she has found a family, and that means everything. And I'm just so excited to watch them fight together, protect each other, plan together, and just be a family going forwards. I've loved this show. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch. If you've been watching my reactions with me, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the show too. I hope you enjoyed my reactions, and I cannot wait for season 2. Thank you so much for watching.